Welcome. My name is Debbie and this is my channel, Pouring My Art Out for the Lord. And I just recently did a step-by-step tutorial on how to make this style of journal. I made it with my my Lilac Day by Day kit, and it's just really cute little size. It's got pockets and tags and different types of ephemera decoration. It's just a really fun journal to make. Lots of little bits and pieces, and just a lot of fun. So I thought, you may or may not have heard that Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah is having a hard time right now, financially, emotionally, and the crafting community is beginning to pull together and just support her any way that we can. So I decided to hop onto the little bandwagon, as it were, and just support her in my own little corner. She needs our prayers, and I've been praying for her, and she needs help financially. So I decided to buy a few of her kits and do a couple of projects and just show them to you. So one of the kits that I purchased is called Bees. It's Bees, Birds, and Butterflies, but I can't remember which order it is. But this is the part of the kit. It's just absolutely gorgeous colors, like really rich colors. Oranges and browns and rusty kind of colors, and kind of a, I don't know, a grungy sort of yellow. The pages are full size, and I decided to shrink them down to half size so that I could make this size journal. So I printed all of the pages, and she had a backing page included in the kit, so I printed that on the back of all of these. So I'll just show you the pages here. So there's the bees, butterflies, there's the bird. It's just, I don't know, it's an unusual combination of colors, but I really like it. There's kind of a reddish orange, maybe purplish, but green. It's unusual colors to put together, but it really works. Very rich. So those are all the pages. And then I shrunk down the ephemera as well to 2 to a page, printed 2 to a page as well. So here's some of the journaling cards. So this would be 2 pages in the kit. They would be full size. And again, I printed the coffee backing page on the other side. The papers I printed, these ones I printed on 32-pound copy paper. And these ones I printed on, I think it's 65-pound cardstock. So this is 4 of the pages of ephemera, just shrunk down. There's an envelope, tag, postcards, library cards, stamps, journal cards. You can make them into tags. And then there's another page of ephemera that has some fussy cutting and a couple more journal cards. And I decided to cut this one out on my Cricut, so I am going to do print then cut with this Cricut. And I have a video coming out very shortly, if it's not out already, showing you how to get a digital and do print and cut on your Cricut with it. So if you're unfamiliar with that and you want to try that, I'll try to link it below. I'm not sure if it'll be out first or second, but anyways, it's around this time if you want to kind of hunt for that. And then, so that's this kit, and this kit I'm going to make into, like I said, one of these size journals. I'm not going to do the total process because I just did that. So I'm going to do it off camera, but I'll do a flip through at the end of what I've created with that. And then this is another kit that she had, and it's called Grungy Numbers, I think. I'm sorry, I'm not putting the names very well here. I'll link the specific kits that I have here below. They're all from Shabby Dabby Doodah. And this is a 3-page kit, and it's just a combination of different grungy elements. And I thought, I mean, I could use that for many different projects, but I think the colors go really well with this kit. So I thought I would cut these out. These ones I did not print on the back, but I printed them on cardstock because probably mostly I'm going to be gluing them on. If I want to have it two-sided, I can put glue something on the back, or I could do coffee dyed on the back or whatever. She is in the UK, so her printables are in A4 size, which are slightly taller and slightly narrower. No. Yeah, slightly taller and slightly narrower than our 8.5 by 11 in Canada and the US. I'm in Canada. So it's cutting off just a tiny bit at the bottom and a tiny bit at the top. At the bottom, it's not cutting off anything from my digital. At the top, I don't think, maybe just a sliver at the very top. But it prints, you know, it doesn't look like it loses. This one printed perfectly. It doesn't look like it loses any, and if it does, it's just a minuscule little amount. So they'll print fine in US letter size as well. So I'm just gonna get started on that, and I'll be back in a couple of seconds and just give you a little flip through and show you what I used. I also, I didn't print them out yet, but I got a couple other kits, and they're totally different colorway. It's Edwardian Supper. There's two different kits. There's Pages, and then there's an ephemera kit, and those are just absolutely gorgeous as well. They're pink florals and vintage and shabby, so I'm excited to work with those as well, but I didn't print those out yet because I just wanted to get this one done first. So I'll link Tina's video where she talks about the struggles that she's going through right now. If you haven't seen it already, you can check that out, and I'll link these kits of hers that if you like these kits, you can have a look at those. And I'll also link where I did this journal if you want to make whatever using these digitals, whatever, into this journal. And the Cricut print then cut if I can. I don't know, all the stuff I talked about I'll link below. So blessings, and I'll be back in a long time for me, but just a couple of seconds for you to show you a flip through of what I did. Okay, the journal is complete. It took me a little longer than I thought because I had a busy weekend and a couple of family issues, but it's done, at least to this point. My journals always kind of evolve, I guess, a little bit after I think I'm done, but anyways, I'm happy with where it's at right now. So again, this is one of those smaller journals. I just put a little row of fabric flower trim on the spine after I sewed in the signature, and I just have a little piece of seam binding for the tie. The front, I just had this scrap of some smocking I think I had done a long time ago. And this is one of the journal cards and some of that flower trim again, and one of the labels. So I put two signatures in here, and just did some fun decorating in here. So this is one of the envelopes in the kit. I'm going to try to go through this kind of quickly here. Labels, little tuck here. I guess that's just nothing. Just some... This is probably my favorite thing to do, is these little journals, and just, you know, add kind of eclectic. You know, it all kind of matches, but I did a combination of Tina's papers and just some coffee dyed. This was coffee dyed yellow paper, just some coffee dyed regular paper, lots of tucks, a little bit of stamping. This was a vellum pocket there, some more stamping. Did a little bit of collage. A few of these tickets are from Betty Renfrew, Betty's Custom Designed shop. So after I purchased Tina's, I went over to Betty's and I purchased a few kits of hers as well. So these tickets were one, and a lot of them really matched this as well. So I used some of those. Die cut. That flower trim again. This was some washi that I had bought that I hadn't used yet, and I really liked it on there. A little collage. Another pocket. I had a bit of cardstock in some different colors that match the colors, so I just brought a few of those in here. The belly band. Little paper clip pocket. Just a lot of random eclectic bits, and I really like how it turned out. So there's another vellum pocket. Another envelope. This one I just made from one of the pieces of pattern paper in the kit. And it's glittered on 3 sides, so I have a tag in the back. This came from somewhere. Figure it out later. This was just a time card. I like to put in some smaller pages just for a little bit of interest. Just little bits there. Turn some of the ephemera into pockets. A little collage. This was just a little tuck with some of the ephemera that I put a tag in. A little tuck there, a little tuck here. Another pocket, little button cluster that I made a while ago. A little pocket. And this has a tuck at the top there. And then another belly band at the back here with a couple pieces of ephemera. And I centered the bee on the back there. So really fun to make. Really love this project, love this kit. Beautiful colors. I really enjoyed working with these colors, and I'll link everything below, like I said. And if you want to make a journal like this, I'll show you where the digitals are, and I'll link to my step-by-step where I did this one, which is exact same process, except different colorway, obviously. Although I did do only one signature in this one, and this one I had a slightly bigger envelope, so I made 2 signatures in there. So this yellow base, mustardy base, is an envelope as well. So just did a little bit thicker journal because I had a bigger envelope. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in the next video. Blessings, friends.